Today we're going to be covering how to join a dedicated server. I'm getting a lot of questions on how to do this, so I figured the easiest way to get it out there to the most people possible is to go ahead and just make a video on it. So first thing you're going to want to do is launch American Truck Simulator, of course. You're going to pick the profile that you are going to be using. Now, what I did is I actually copied my existing profile and made a clean copy of it, so I still had all my money. Now, there are tons of videos out there on YouTube showing you how to do this. I'll see if I can find one and link it in the description below. But if not, just look up, copy your ATS profile. And there are a lot of good videos on how to do that. You don't have to do that, though. You could start with a clean profile, or you can try to get it to work with your existing profile. But anyway, step one, just select the profile that you're going to be using. You're going to go into continue game, go into the game like you normally do. Going to ask you for what save game. Just it doesn't really matter. So the only reason I got that error there is I took out a couple of mods to show you the process. All right, and once you are in the game, you're going to go down here and click on convoys. This is to join the dedicated server. It's still a convoy, so you go to continue, and it's going to go through and try to fetch your sessions. Now, there's a couple of very important things to note on this. The search is a little strange, okay? You can't just type, like, for instance, like, let's look at this one right here, this French one. It says Thomas et John. If I type in John, this one's not going to come up. So if I go up here to search and type in John and hit enter, or the search button, it won't come up. See, nothing comes up. So it has to match from the beginning. Like, for instance, the one that we run is SJT. If we put SJT, hit search, we named it accordingly so people could find it using SJT. See, and there's all three of our servers. So now, the other thing is your advanced filters that you need to double check. Okay, this is my setup. I've got it set to a dedicated server under session type. I've got session with mods and session with optional mods. You may have to play around with these settings a little. If you're just joining your buddy, it's going to be listed like it normally is. But if you're joining a dedicated server, make sure this is set to dedicated server and session probably with mods. Most people are going to be running with mods. So you hit apply, save, and then OK. Once we pick which server we're going to try to get into, you highlight it, and it'll go through and it'll try to find all this information over here. These are the settings that are picked. This is the map module, which is just California. This is all the mods, okay? So now you see where it says mod mismatch. These two are missing. So it says not found and not found. I can activate session mods. Once I activate them, it's going to bring up a separate box, okay? The one on the left is your mods that you currently have. One on the right is the dedicated servers mods. Now, we are missing two. Over here on the right, you see where it says mod missing, lower probability for way stations, and mod missing extended traffic light timing. These are just examples of what you could be missing. You might be missing all of them, but all you have to do to remedy that, as long as it is a Steam mod, you just click on it. It'll take you to your Steam interface page, which you can't see right now on my screen, unfortunately. Why can you not see that? It will take you to, and I don't have a way to show you this because of the way this is set up, but it'll take you to your Steam webpage, and you just click subscribe. And then you click at the top for your Steam overlay to close it and go back to the game. And see, now this one shows up for me. You go to mod missing extended traffic light timing. It will take you to that mod specifically. Click subscribe, and then up at the top, click return to game, and it will take you back to this screen. Now you have both of the mods. Once that's there, you hit confirm mod activation. All mounted mods will be replaced with current session mods. Do you wish to continue? You hit yes. Okay. Now to go back to, it'll basically start the process over, except now you have the mods. It'll go back into this screen. You're going to want to go back to Convoy again. You're going to have to find the server once again. Like I said, now this will work for all servers. I'm just using the one that I know. But once your server comes up, it's still going through. It's checking to make sure everything is installed. And now your Join Convoy button will be highlighted. So you can click it and join the convoy. At this point, this is where it will ask you for the password, if there is one for that server. And the way you can tell that is if it's password protected is it'll have a little blue icon here with a lock on it. So like, for instance, all 3 of these are password protected. So you type in your password. It says joining the convoy. You are now in convoy session. Click OK. And now over here to the right, it shows there's 2 things. This is just the events. This will go away once the event is over for winter. But if you click here, you hit the drop down, it'll take you to this screen, which will show you everybody that's in the convoy. And that is really all there is to it. Well, guys, if I helped you out today at all, make sure you give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. I would appreciate it. Till next time, DTfang, we'll see you on the next one.